Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. Okay, so today is Friday. So it's Friday Freebie Day. So this is a project I've got for you today. So this is a bit of a special one because I'm giving you a quick sample of one of my kits that will be coming out in a month or so. So I just thought I'd give you a quick little preview. So this is going to be, it's just one sheet. So we've got half a sheet here of paper and I've got some embellishments for you. So as a lot of you know, you have joined my Facebook group, Happiness and Crafting group. I've got a link for it below, and this is where you'll find this paper. So you can follow along with me once you've printed it off and make some embellishments with it. So I'm going to show you, we've got 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 embellishments. Now this is to do paper clips with. I thought this is what I'm going to do today, and then I've got a sheet of paper here, so you can do whatever you like with them, but I'm just giving you a little project to do. So this is what I've done. I've got like a little folder. I've made one of the little hearts. I've actually used some of my words and phrases as well on there, and a little bit of lace, and I've just made that into like a little dingly dangly, and inside it's just like a little embellishment folder or a little paper clip folder. So I've made these paper clips here, which are very, very simple. This one is just a basic one. I'll just take it off here, which I've just cut out the shape, stuck a little bit of card on the back and popped on a paper clip, and then they just slip onto this little piece here, which I've made. This is a little round one. So they're very simple to make and they're great fun. So that's got one of the little words and phrases on there as well. So that's a little round one. I've actually popped some glitter glue on there as well, which is really pretty. And this little heart one's got a little dingly dangly on it. So that's just, I popped the paper clip in on the side. So I'm going to show you how I made this today, and the folder and these ones here. So it's really, really lovely. And I thought I'd make a little folder to go with it, because you can just pop them in there, close it up and pop it on your shelf ready to use, or you can have it so it's like stands up on your desk and just pick whichever ones you want to use. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this to the side, because what I've got some already cut out here. Don't want that one. So we've got 5 different embellishments on there to make into little paper clips. Okay, and then I've also got some of my little words and phrases on there, and I've got big paper clips and I've got little paper clips here, so it doesn't really matter what size you use, whatever you've got. And I'll use those later. I've just cut out these strips. These are the strips to go along here to put them on, which I've got 4, and they're about 3/4 of an inch wide, and then whatever length, I don't know what length that is, what that measures, but I've made them a bit longer so I can just trim them off so they're exactly the right size. I'll pop those to the side. So these are lovely. So let's start with a heart. So all as I've got some tea stain paper here, which is I think it's 120 grams. So I'm just going to stick that onto there like that, or I'm not. I'm going to actually, let's get this little side one here. I'm going to cut a piece out. So what I can do will be easier is use this piece here. So I'm going to pop the paper clip on this side. Okay, so what I'm going to do to make it easy, I'm just going to glue this side down, and it's a lot easier to cut out then, because it doesn't move around. So let's just pop a little bit of glue this side, like that, stick that on, and then that doesn't move around, because we want to leave this open so we can pop the paper clip in. So let me find my big scissors. So let's just roughly cut this out. So then we just go around it gently. Remember to turn your paper, hold on to your scissors, and you can rest your fingers on the bottom here, and it just stabilizes it a lot easier, and it gives you a much cleaner cut. So then just move your paper and keep your scissors still. It makes it a lot easier. Probably lots of you know this anyway, but there might be one or two of you out there that might like to know how I do it. There we go. So that's stuck on that side like that here, and then oopsie daisy, this opens up and then we pop the paper clip in. I put the longest one in the back inside, so then because these ones have got like a little tiny lip on there, so I'm just going to pop that in there if I can. This one I actually left a little bit here so you could put a dingly dangly on it, but you don't have to. You can have it from the side or you can have it from the top. Maybe I'll do it from the top like that on that side there, so it will just clip on the top like that. All as I do is get the glue and glue this together. So simple, like that. Make sure you've got lots of glue in there so it doesn't come out. Squidge it down like that, and then you've got a lovely little paper clip. Easy peasy. Squidge that down. Right, so let's give this a little bit of decoration. You don't have to decorate because I think that looks really nice as it is. But if you wanted something on it, let's have a look. Pop a little bit of this, and maybe we could pop a little word tag on there. Just if you just want to enhance it a little bit. Let's have, oh look, let's put a heart on there. So I've got a little bit of the cheesecloth on there, which I'm going to stick on with my glue stick just to keep it in place. I'm just going to pop that down there, pop a little bit of that on there like that, and then that on there, which I'm going to stick on with the 3-in-1 because this sticks really well. Get the goopy bit off the top, stick that on there, and then pop that just on there like that, and then you've got a nice embellishment there. A little bit too much glue, but there we go. So then we've got a nice little heart embellishment, little heart paper clip. Get a bit of glue off there, and then it's just got that little bit of cheesecloth there. So I think that looks really nice. So that was quick and easy, so let's pop that there. So I'm going to show you how I do one of these. Sticky. On this one, what I've done, because I'm going to put it like here, and just take this one off like this one. So I've wrapped it over the top, because this one, there's two different ways you can do these. You can pop the safety pin so it's like a hidden, not safety pin, paper clip, so it's like hidden, or you can have it so it sort of like comes over the top like that. So what I thought, I'd do the one that's over the top like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick that on there. So you want this bit a bit longer, so that piece wraps over the paper clip. So we can actually stick this down like this onto the paper. So let's just say that much. And then here, if you wanted to make it a little bit bigger, so you've got that bit underneath, you just cut it down. So I'm just going to cut this out like this. There we go, and we want that top piece. So then we can just cut it in just into the middle like that, just so you've got that little extra bit. There we go, you can see that like that. Pop that to the side. I'm just going to get my little doorbell here, just with a little bit of the vintage photo ink on it. ink it up. And then I'm going to get a paper clip, which will have a little one like this, and you want to pop it over the long bit. So if we pop that in there, if I can, push that through. It doesn't really matter which way it goes. So you push that underneath like that, and then just bend that over. You can do that. There we go. And then that just sits on there like that, and that just opens up. So they're easy peasy. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to glue that down like that. And there. Perfect. And then what can we do? And this one actually I did squidge in some cheesecloth in between, but I forgot to do that, but it doesn't matter. And then I've just put some self-adhesive little pearls at the top, so we can just do that. Pop a few of these on. Oops, that's stuck to me now. And they can just go over the top like that. So I think they're really, really pretty and very quick, like that. So isn't that lovely? And then what you want to do, let me pop this one. Let me just get some of this. This is the Stickles. This one is Stardust. So you can get all sorts of colours in them, but I do like just the shiny, just so it doesn't give any colour, it just gives a little bit of shiny on there. A little bit of bling, like this. And there. I think they look really pretty. Okay, so that's how we do the paper clips. I'm sure you'll come up with lots of different ways as well. So we've got five different styles on there, which are all really nice. So I'm going to pop these over to the side, and then I'm going to show you how I make the little book. So let's just put the lid on here so it doesn't dry up. Now let's see, I'm going to take this here. I'm going to take this one. Let me just get my cutter. There we go. Just cut this off. Oops. Pop those to the side because we don't need those. That's that one all cut out. What I did, I backed it onto, you can use any paper you like, coffee stain paper, tea stain paper, but what I've used is the other piece. I'm going to use a piece of this, which is off my Shabby Shades of Pink collection, and that's, well, it's the colours there. I think it blends really, really well. So I'm going to use the other half that I used to that. So all we need to do is just stick that onto the back like that. And then any little excess bits we can just cut off. So I'm going to just glue stick it down. Pop that out of the way. I did sew around it on the other one, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it without sewing it. So if some of you don't have a sewing machine, oopsie daisy, get glue everywhere, I'll show you that you don't have to sew it. It works just as well without. So make sure we get right to the edges, and again use whatever glue that you like to use, but I just like to use a glue stick because I think they work really, really well. Okay, don't think it really matters which way up that is, so let's stick that on there. Amazon card, but it's a good use once I've spent the money. I'm just going to cut this little bit off because it's just a little bit longer and I don't want that little white bit showing. Perfect. Okay, so I should really leave that to dry just a little bit because I'm not going to sew it. Normally I just sew around the outside. I'm going to just fold it over in half like that, because now what we want to do, we want to pop our little strips on, and all of these are just pieces of card, and then I've just popped some ink on there, some vintage photo ink. These ones are a little bit darker than the other ones, and then I've glued 2 strips going down this way and 2 that way, just to pop them on. So I'm going to just pop a little bit of this, which is the 3-in-1, on here, just to hold it on here. If you're not going to sew it, make sure you've got a good glue to hold it down. And I'm just going to pop a bit on here. Stick that down. And the other one, so we shall pop a little bit on here. That, and a little bit under here, just to stick that down. And then I'm going to just chop the little bits off there, and that makes it a lot easier than trying to cut them to size, because they're always a little bit too short or a little bit too long. So there we go, that's one side, and then these ones will go this side. So that goes on here. A little bit underneath. I think that's level. Oopsie daisy. Another quickish project, isn't it? There's another nice little project for you to do over the weekend. So I do hope you like the papers. I think they're really, really nice. So it's just a quick little peek at a new kit that I will be doing. So you have to let me know if you like it. Because it's got roses on it, tends to go with a lot of the other ones that I've done, the shabby chicy ones. So you can use these paper clips in your other kits as well that match the digital papers. Okay, so that's done, so that's good, isn't it? So that just folds down like that. So if you don't want to sew it, don't sew it, but if you're going to sew it, it's time to sew it now. So you can just go all the way around the edges like that, and it will sew in these little tabs as well, which will make it a little bit stronger. And what I did for the middle bit, I've got a little bit of seam binding which I coloured here, and I just popped that down the middle, and then I sewed that through the middle, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. And there we go, that's your little book. How easy peasy was that? And then all you do, you take your little paper clips, if I can get in there, don't pull it off because it's still a little bit wet, and then they just go on there like that. We have one here. So they just slip on like that, and that's our new little one that we did with a heart on it, which goes on there. So I think they look really, really pretty. And if you wanted to do a nice little gift for somebody, little embellishment gift, you could make them a little booklet like this. You could put whatever you liked on the front. You could do, because I've got these little words and phrases, you could have one of those because they sort of blend in with the right colours as well on there. But on this one I actually popped a little dingly dangly down. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Please do let me know how you like the kit. Pop along to the my Facebook group and have a look, join the group, and you can have the other Friday freebies as well that's in there. They're all in files. So if you go onto my group, if you join the group, go into files, which is normally on the left hand side, and there should be a tab. But if you're on the phone, it's normally at the top of the page. So I hope that helps, and you can just save it to your phone or save it to your computer, and then you'll be ready for you to print off and make. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see how you make yours, so please do post them, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, have a lovely weekend. Take care. Bye bye.